was able to add to his trophy collection in Tampa. Skip, you know, he said this before, that Brady was 75% of the Patriots dynasty. So, Shannon, has Tom now proven that exactly?
No, it showed last night that it takes a team to win, and normally you need to have a great defense, and that's what he had. Had Tom Brady still been in New England, would you have still said he deserves 75% of the credit if they don't make the Super Bowl? We saw last night what Coach Belichick, what Todd Bowles' defense did last night for the lion's share of Tom Brady's career. He's had that in New England, a top 10 defense with outstanding that makes plays in the most crucial times. With the Malcolm Butler play, and they just know how to make plays. They had Jared Goff had a touchdown to Brandon Cooks, and the guy flies over the top. One of the McCarty brothers, Devin, not the other one, Jason, knocks the ball away. Stephon Gilmore, Brandon Cooks has him, and Stephon Gilmore gets an interception. So what this tells me is that Tom Brady's been Tom Brady's great. Don't get me wrong, Tom Brady's great. You have to be great because sometimes when you're bad, you can't even overcome outstanding defensive performances if you're bad. But no, this doesn't prove anything to me. It proves that Tom Brady went to a team that was ready to win, didn't know how to win, and he brought that winning attitude. He brought, guys, this is what it takes in order to win. Bruce Arians said something last night. I heard Bruce Arians talking in his press conference. He says he'll be watching film of a team that might be playing, and he'll tell the defensive guys, watch this route right here. They like to do this in this area of the field to give them something. So, Skip, I'm going to give Tom Brady some credit. Tom Brady is unbelievable. Coach, quarterback, coach. He does a lot of things well. But I'm still not ready to say that he was 75% responsible for the good that happened in New England.
And I have upped my percentage to 80%. Tom Brady was the driving force of a New England dynasty, and he is now becoming the driving force of a Tampa Bay dynasty. He got the sweetest ever revenge last night, but only on the scoreboard, because he's not going to take the revenge on the podium talking to Jim Nance after the game.
Let me ask you a question. What happens if Coach Belichick get married in the next couple of years?
Well...
Yeah, then what happened?
Do you see any future there?
That ain't what I asked you. He might.
What did we hear about Matthew Stafford? There was only one place he did not want to go, and that was New England.
Well, damn, it's not like Matt Stafford is taking like a boatload of championship trophies up there with him.
Bill Belichick has gotten exposed, not as a coach, not as a defensive coordinator, but as the GM of the Patriots. As a team builder, he is now Jordan-esque, as in he's terrible.
Yeah.
Michael has been... I love him to death, but he's been all-time terrible team building in Charlotte.
Yes.
So is Belichick.
Yeah.
If you track the last 10 years, the talent has gone down, 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 down. Brady rose above it as much as he could until finally he said, I'm out.
He said, but I hit on two. I hit on Gronk and
he hit on those two.
Brady.
Yeah, okay. Well,
all the rest of
that kept you afloat for a while.
But, Skip, I think it's not so much his draft picks, it's the picks that you're counting on, the first and second and third rounders. He's hitting on the Amendolas. I mean, it's not Amendolas, the Edelmans.
Yep.
He hits on guys like
Seventh
that.
rounders?
Yeah, seventh rounders. I mean, he get guys like that. But it's those first round, he's like, N'Keal Harry, you have to step up, bro. You know, there's some guys that you're going to have to make some plays.
It's time for Robert Kraft to fire Belichick, the GM.
Well, you're going to have to fire him as a coach.
Do you think so?
No, absolutely.
Well, at some point, you just can't keep going south.
Skip, you can't tell the guy been cooking at this restaurant all the while. He's also been the general manager, and as he's been the head chef. And you say, you know what, we're going to take one of the jobs. As a matter of fact, we just want you to be the chef. He's like, oh, no, that's not going to work, Skip.
Okay.
You can't. It's hard. Once you give him that title, it's hard for you to fire one without firing the other.
Okay.
Because he's seeing it as, you don't think I can do what you think I can do one job, but I can't do the other.
Tom Brady has put Bill Belichick on the hottest seat in the National Football League because, as Brady said last week, we will be better next year. And I believe with all my heart and soul they will be a little better than a Super Bowl champion that they were this year. And if they're a little better, they're not going to lose 3 in a row at home. Remember that stretch of New Orleans, Rams, and Kansas City. Right. That won't happen to this team. It will be that much better next year. It will be highly competitive in every game.
But I just, for me, I just think, Skip, you got to realize that. You will admit this. Tampa's loaded.
Okay?
That
I got
was
it.
loaded.
That's why he said, I choose Tampa.
Right.
He was way ahead of everybody.
Let me ask you a question. If Coach Belichick had that team, what do you think Coach Belichick could do with that team?
Well, he doesn't have that team
Yeah,
because he wouldn't have that team because he can't build that kind of team as the GM.
What's he, Skip? He wasn't.
And give Todd Light some credit, man.
Yeah.
Everywhere he's touched has turned to gold, right?
Well, Skip, I mean, when you keep drafting in the top 10, you better hit on some of those guys.
Well, he's
I mean, he got Devin White at 5. He got Vita Vea at 8. He got Worth at 10.
Yeah.
I mean, he got Mike Evans. Mike Evans was one of the top 10 picks.
Yeah, one of my favorite tweets last night, the Patriots actually tweeting, congrats to the greatest of all time.
Coach Belichick fired somebody.
They know. Yeah, I don't think Bill is
Coach
running
Belichick
the
fired
social
somebody
media account.
today.
They
Good
also
luck,
tweeted,
Coach.
Gronk, be careful with the trophy. So they had fun with this. They had fun with it all along. Guys, how much longer will Brady keep playing? I don't know if there's an end in sight right now. That's next.